The Champions Trophy is only some days away, and it's not your typical ICC event with pre-tournament photo shoots, debates with former commentators to set up the tournament, press conferences with the 8 captains, warm-up matches and a grand opening ceremony. Fireworks and then, of course, the tournament opener. No, there have been none of these, because this is a tournament that has jumped through hoops and crossed way too many hurdles to now near kickoff. And here's one reason why Pakistan has been forced to somehow just get the tournament started. Security concerns. This, of course, is a picture of the chaos that erupted at the Karachi Stadium yesterday during the opening ceremony. The only part of the build-up Pakistan really could do, as per a social media clip of a coverage by Pakistan media outside the stadium that went viral. So what really happened? Thousands of cricket fans in Karachi decided to take matters into their own hands when they couldn't get tickets and make it inside the stadium. They decided to do the next best thing, scale the walls and fences to forcefully enter the stadium. Take a look at the mayhem that followed. And here's the best part, if there is any, the section of the stadium that this unruly mob was trying to scale was the VIP seating area, which is the most important section in the stadium, along with that of the dressing rooms. There's more bad news. In the confusion that followed, police managed to arrest one of them who apparently got into the stadium using fake accreditation. He was carrying a fake ID of a media covering the Champions Trophy. That is how lax the system has been. Now, this is a country starved of international cricket. They have not had an ICC event come home in nearly 3 decades. Political turmoil, security concerns, attacks on cricket teams, all contributing to cricket really staying far away from this country. So when an ICC event finally comes to their doorstep, the excitement is understandable, and it was expected to create more mayhem. But the one to blame here clearly are the authorities, who have not been able to secure the stadiums. This is a reflection of poor planning and execution on the part of the PCB and all of the organizers. Knowing that even a single misstep can prove to be disastrous. Of course, the internet has blown up in watching this invasion play out. There were mixed reactions. Some saw the lighter side of this, but many others were shocked at just how easily an international stadium was breached. This is the same venue that is set to host the first game, the tournament opener between Pakistan, the hosts, and New Zealand in a repeat of the Tri-Series final. Pakistan promised top-notch security, police personnel, paramilitary rangers, snipers, the army if needed, and aerial surveillance. Let me remind you of the kind of security they said that would be present at all times from the start to the finish of the tournament, including stadiums and the hotels. At Karachi in particular, what was earlier said was 5,000, which has now been amped up to 7,000. That will now be deployed in and around the stadium. This is Rawalpindi. 4,500 security personnel are set to be part of the stadium here, with 400 additional security as well from a special branch. Lahore, at this point, 7,500 police officers and commandos will be patrolling this particular venue. Pakistan clearly cannot afford any more lapses, because what that does is only reiterate the just and timely decision ICC took of making this tournament a hybrid model. India was worried about the security, and this breach by rowdy fans has only justified their concerns, their objections. Another reason there can be no more incidents, it's about the image of a country now. Will Pakistan save face through this tournament on and off the field? It will only reflect poorly on a country that has been waiting to host an ICC event for years. Can Pakistan get its act together to make sure a Champions Trophy goes off without any more glitches? I know ICC and the rest of the world are all holding their breath and watching this one play out.
We're calling this show Vantage. We hope you like what we've put together for you. 1 touted as the minimum from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send this special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv. City measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
we were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 4.3 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.